Review Next Gen Switch Technology USA. I took an edible before I started recording videos today. So if I'm a little spicy, you know why. Let's get into the news. Skip it up and that up. Review Next Gen Switch USA. I may or may not have taken an edible before I started recording today. And by may not have, I actually did, and I'm feeling it now. So I have been talking about next-gen Switch, not including the Switch Pro. The Switch Pro's dead. Rest in peace, the Switch Pro. It's gone. I have been talking about the next-gen Switch for a while now. There was a listing, shout out to Dr. Trey on YouTube. There was a listing on LinkedIn where they were looking for someone to help develop the NVIDIA Tegra system on a chip to work with deep learning super sampling. The only console, and it said that NVIDIA is working on consoles. What's the only console that NVIDIA Tech is inside of? The Switch. So, kind of pretty much guaranteed they're already deep in the trenches working on a next-gen Switch. And then something came from Bloomberg that they got information that Nintendo was telling third-party developers to make their Switch games 4K ready. Well, now we're getting more hints of a next-gen Switch from actual developers. FDG Entertainment announced that it's bringing Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. They announced this on Twitter, and then they said something really interesting that a developer usually does not say, replying to somebody on Twitter. Check it out. Damn, I have the Switch version. Looks like I gotta hunt down a PS4 copy. FDG Entertainment, a developer, responds back with, who knows? Maybe Switch also has some next-gen hardware in the oven. Now, if it was just an insider or just someone on Twitter commenting, I wouldn't make a video on this. But a developer is commenting. Why would they even say that? Like, what would they even do? They would be like, oh, okay, just go get it for the PS4 or wait to get it for the PS5 or glad you enjoyed our game. Why would they reply back with something like this? See, I know Nintendo, they got smart with the Switch and they realize that they need the third-party games. They do. And if they just keep the current Switch hardware for another 3 years, they're not going to keep getting the third-party games because when we move on to next-gen consoles, there's going to be too much of a performance gap, where now with the Xbox One and PS4, there isn't that much of a performance gap. They're going to start losing the third-party games. And as we've learned throughout history with Nintendo and other companies, even if you have great first-party games, if you don't have the third-party support, you're done. So Nintendo is definitely working on a next-gen Switch. Like I said, I hear it's going to be as powerful as a base PlayStation 4, which is pretty damn impressive. And they're also going to include deep learning super sampling technology so they can make lower resolutions look like higher resolutions. And no, it's not just upscaling. It's much different than upscaling. Go watch some Digital Foundry videos on DLSS and you'll see what I'm talking about. So get your wallets ready. A lot of next-gen systems are on the horizon. The next Switch will probably be out in 2022, but it's coming relatively soon. My wallet's already on fire, and I haven't purchased a single next-gen console yet. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.